What's going on, you guys? Salute to everybody in the building. Hope everybody can hear me. Hit that like button as you come on in this afternoon so we can talk some boxing. Errol the Truth, Big Fish Spence Jr. makes his return. Make sure you guys can hear me. Makes his return, right? Yeah. So now, yeah, I guess he really don't wait in lines, man. You know, Errol Spence said he told us that he don't wait in lines, that he really didn't wait in no line. He's hopped in there and he's about to hop in there with in the five. Hit that like button as you come on in. Errol Spence says, this might be the last time you see me. Is he hinting retirement? Or is this something else? As we know over the years, the Big Fish is very cryptic, very subliminal with some of the things that he say on social media. What's up, Picasso? Salute. I'm waiting till some more people get up in here. Bud Crawford right here. Okay. Salute to everybody, man. Make sure you hit that like button. You come on in here, man. We gonna talk about the Big Fish and what's going on now at the super middle, junior middleweight division. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat early. He says we in here, but shoot a box till eternity. We keep on. That's right. That's right. We go keep on keeping on, bro. Much love to you, Hollow Ninja. Salute to OG Bobby Johnson. Salute. We gonna talk about the Big Fish, man. Look, and they saying the WBO will be stripping Sebastian Fundora once he gets in that ring with Errol Spence. What's up, Big Soldier Mexican? Salute. He said Errol cashing out. Yeah, we gonna talk about it, man. We gonna wait till some more people get up in here. It's kind of a random stream, but we gotta kind of talk about it. I'm not sure what we got going on tonight. What we got going on tonight? I'm not sure what we got going on later on this evening. Is it the Wilder or is it Dimitri Bivol or something? Nah, hell no. We would have been talking about that. So I don't know what's going on today. Maybe it's some UFC or something, but I don't think there's anything big in general today as far as combat sports is concerned. Oh, Catterall Taylor. There we go. Salute to Picasso for that. Catterall Taylor too, man. Damn, they're doing a horrible. Top Rank does a horrible, and it's not just with Crawford, you guys. If you pay attention to boxing, and you don't want to just pick and choose. Top Rank does a horrible fucking job promoting any of these dudes. Josh Taylor's still a Top Rank fighter, right? Think about the Lomachenko fight that just came up. Think about any of the Teofimo Lopez fights this guy coming up. Them fights are horribly promoted fights, bro. Horribly promoted fights. You don't even know they coming. That's actually a good matchup. We're gonna see how Josh Taylor looks. You know, I think he's on a downslide. Catterall actually beat him in an initial fight, and it took this long for the rematch to happen, and for good reason. He probably feel that he can't. I mean, I don't know. Jack Catterall might go up in and just whoop on him now. Taylor would be coming off a loss, if I'm not mistaken, against Tio. So yeah, that's what we got today, man. Yeah, salute to you guys in the chat for that. Josh Taylor, Jack Catterall 2 is going down. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He says Spence barely fights. He may hold up 154. He may hold up 154 too. Salute, Mr. Mano Maroda. Salute, man. Yeah, man. He may hold up, man. We go talk about the Big Fish, man. Well, is he gonna have Derrick James? It's so many questions that's gonna be surrounding the whole situation with the Big Fish. Who's he gonna have train him if he's not gonna have Derrick James? Who's gonna be Errol Spence's coach if he's not gonna have Derrick James? Let's see, where is it at? Will it be this guy? I don't know. I don't know. You let me ask you guys this, man. Is Fundora's is that a good fight to kind of come back into after getting in there with Crawford and after how that fight played out, is Fundora the right play? Is Spence really looking to cash out? Because even though Fundora, at Spence best, one would say Fundora is not on his level, right? But at this point, would that be a bad fight for Spence? I mean, Fundora is, even though he's not as good as guys like Crawford or Spence, he's a bigger guy that can make things really, really difficult just because of his height and everything else. Is that a really bad? Is that a cash out type situation, or is Spence just simply going for broke? I would imagine if he was going for broke, he'll go right after Terrence Crawford again. But maybe part of him feels that, like, let me go ahead and try to beat Fundora and get something from that, and then I can go into this Crawford rematch. What's up, Jason Williams? I see you in the building. You said Errol looking for that Bud rematch as a cash out. Errol section was coming to the shuttle run for that one. Speaking of Bud, let's see what this. Bud Crawford had this. It's the 2-punch they won't see that hurt him the most. Make them miss, make them pay. So is this Bud's new? He's going to be moving up in weight, making dudes miss and making dudes pay. Now look how big he looks. Yep. Yeah, y'all smash that like button for your boy. As we know, Bud is already on his way to 54 now. Spence will be making his way to 154 as well to campaign. So both guys will be fighting title fights on their first fights. And one would imagine if both guys are successful, that they would eventually clash again, once again. And that'll be the more likely scenario. That'd be the better scenario. Of course, we're hearing rumors about the 5 versus 5 thing with Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. So we're hearing rumors about that. That's just a rumor right now. But we also got other things that seem like it could also be materializing in boxing. However, Errol Spence himself hinted that this may be the last time you see me. So I'm not sure. Errol Spence may be saying this is it. Like, if I lose against Fundora, this is it. Salute Damone Danes. I see you in the building. You said, do you rate UK boxing? Yeah, I do. I rate UK boxing. UK boxing is it's probably like third best in the world. You know what I'm saying? I say USA number 1, Mexico number 2, and UK is probably number 3. Yeah, you gotta respect Errol, bro. No tune-ups, man. I told you guys I'm a fan of dude, bro. Despite the whole Spence Crawford thing, that shit was fun. But I respect the big fish, bro. No tune-ups, bro. Fundora's not a fucking tune-up. He's not a tune-up, bro. That's why I asked you guys, is that the right fight to take? Coming off that loss to Terrence Crawford. Is that the right fight to take? One thing I noticed about UK fighters, though, I think a lot of them at a certain point needs to come here. May need to come here. You know, guys like Ben Davison seem to really get guys right. But I think a lot of those guys can come here for some good work, good sparring, and, you know, get different looks. It's a bigger country out this way. And I noticed a lot of UK fighters really seem to struggle with a lot of Latino fighters, Mexican fighters. They struggle big time. You say, I think EJ needs a small touch tune-up. I wouldn't be mad at it if he needed a tune-up. You know what I'm saying? If he felt that he needed a tune-up, I ain't mad at it. A softer touch than a guy like Fundora, who's dangerous. You know, like, let's just say there's a situation like what happened to Tim Tszyu. What happened to Spence? A big cut, just a big cut on his forehead or some shit, right over his eye or something. You know what I'm saying? Something stupid like that could happen in these fights with these dudes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's the good question. Who's Errol's trainer for this fight? If it's not going to be Derek James, the guy that knows him best. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if stylistically if Errol Spence could beat Fundora either. I'm not quite sure if he can just go up in there and just beat up on Fundora. Maybe the younger Spence that was really, really thumping, that really, really has some, the younger Spence, man. The younger Errol Spence. I don't know if he's that guy anymore, man. Throwing like that, the intensity of his shots, it was much different back then. I don't know if he can go up in there and do that against even a guy like Fundora, let alone Crawford, right? This may be the last time we see the big fish, man. So we better enjoy him while we got him. This is what he's pretty much saying. I don't think he's talking self-deletion thoughts. I'm Errol Spence. I don't think he's that type of guy. He's not that type of guy. This may be the last time you see him in the ring, is what he's saying. Where's all the Errol Spence fans at, man? Where y'all at, man? Y'all hit that like button for your boy. Where's the Big Fish fans at, man? He's coming back. Where y'all at? Don't tell me you jumped off the ship, man. Don't tell me you jumped off the ship, man. Where y'all at, man? Where y'all at to rally back with Errol Spence, man? You said that Errol demolishes Fundora. That's right. I agree. That version of Errol demolishes Fundora. I don't know if the Errol Spence today could do that. Yeah, that's right, Flex, BK. Not only an ass whipping, but a year and some change without fighting. That's what I'm saying, bro. And is Errol Spence a guy like Crawford or a guy like Boots who stays in the gym? At very least stay in the gym? Not really, bro. He's not necessarily, he hasn't been proven over history to be that guy. Like Bud Crawford. Make him miss, make him pay. Who's on a new chapter. Hey, he do look bad in that clip, man. I didn't really want to say it, but he didn't look too good. I didn't like his balance either. His balance didn't look too good, if I'm honest. His balance didn't look good at all. I don't know, man. You said Errol better go with Ronnie Shields. Yeah, I'm rooting for Errol. I'm rooting for Errol in his comeback. I'm always rooting for, I told you guys years ago, I always root for a guy in their comeback. Like I was rooting for AJ in his comeback. You know what I'm saying? I'm rooting for Errol in his comeback. See if he can come back. Fundora's a tough fight, man. The WBO is stripping him for him pretty much ducking Terrence Crawford. So WBO said, you know what? This is what Bud ordered. We're going to go ahead and put that fight in this Israel Matarov fight. So it's going to be for the vacant WBO belt and for the whatever belt Matarov got, the WBA. You said Bozy Ennis wants to train Errol. That's what Errol should consider that. Errol should consider that. Errol gonna need something. He gonna need it now. I don't even like the way his balance is looking. His balance, I don't know. Maybe it's just me overlooking it, but I don't know. It's just a small clip, so you can only take away so much from these small clips. But he's gonna have to be fast on Fundora, bro. One thing we know about Spence over the years, he wasn't necessarily the fastest guy, especially as the years went on. He wasn't necessarily the fastest guy holding the world title at welterweight. You said Fundora hurt him with an uppercut. I could see that. With that high guard, throwing uppercut. You said if you Errol, you decline Boots could be a possible opponent. I don't see Errol Spence fighting Boots anytime soon, bro. Especially if he's already considering, this may be the last time you see me. You know, if he's talking like that, this very well may be the last time we see him. You know what I'm saying? And he's contemplating retirement, and that he's contemplating retirement. You said Errol Young though. Yeah, he is, but he got a lot of mileage now. He young with a lot of mileage. The accident, the years off too. That don't help either. He had a lot of time off. He actually had too much time off. You said how he would deal with Fundora's constant jab, yeah. Because look, he'll be sitting there trying to deal with the jab the whole time. Doom, 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 doom. Before we know it, his face could be all swollen up and shit. Eyes swollen out of nowhere because he's constantly just getting peppered with that jab the whole time from a bigger guy. Spence got to be explosive, fast, and he got to do. It's a tough fight, man. I think that's a tough fight for Spence because it's not like he's a big one punch knockout guy. It's not like he's a dude that's crushing. I don't know. Maybe at 54, he's going to be a lot stronger, a lot fresher, a lot more explosive. Maybe. But maybe he also trying to just cash out for one big time and see what he's got one big time. And if he ain't got it, then he probably just go ahead and hang it up. You said Errol should have fought Thurman. I thought so too. I thought that would have been a bigger fight. And probably less dangerous too. Honestly. Probably less dangerous. I think he should have fought Thurman. Actually, I think he should have fought Thurman, but Thurman got hurt and Fundora got something. So that's what leads me to believe that Errol still has some kind of desire to keep doing this because he's going after the guy that got something. Fundora, he got the belt. And if he so happen beats Fundora, then he's kind of in position at 154. He can go ahead and do this thing with Crawford once again with a little bit more leverage this time versus him going into the rematch with nothing. How's it go work out without Derrick James, though, man? Who is he going to have? Somebody need to go ahead and interview him and ask him what's going on. Hold on. Let's see if he said anything on the social media. Somebody need to go ahead and holler at Errol, see what's going on, man. Who you go ahead and train you, bro? Who you go ahead and train you, dog? Hold up. Yeah, who you go ahead and train you? Um, let's see. Hold up. Last time he said something himself, it was pretty much about what Ryan was talking about. He wasn't really paying Ryan no attention. Um, let's see. Hold up. Well, we're gonna get word soon as to who's going to train him and all that. Once he starts to kind of move around and had to start really promoting this fight, he really need to be out here promoting Frank Martin's fight with Tank. I'm actually surprised he's not out here doing that. That's another thing I want to say. That's what I'm gonna keep saying when we talk Errol Spence. Why he ain't out here helping with Frank Martin fight, promoting Frank Martin fight, and then by him doing that, people gonna be asking him what's going on with him. You know what I'm saying? But he ain't even really out here promoting Frank fight, doing the talking for Frank. Tank kind of selling this fight by himself. He's kind of just doing it by himself. Yeah, this may be the last time you see me. You said Errol ain't fighting Bud. You said Errol might be better without DJ. He might be, man. He might be better without DJ. Who knows? We better teach an old dog new tricks. Will we be able to do that? Yeah. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. You said Errol should get back with Blu-ray. He probably should. He probably should get back with Blu-ray. Because I heard that Blu-ray kind of got pushed away, kind of got pushed aside by Derek James. Actually, Derek James didn't want nobody near Errol Spence. And even though when they was with Blu-ray, Errol Spence, that's when he was really crushing everybody. If we're honest. And then once Blu-ray kind of got pushed out of the picture, that's when the shit kind of stopped. And I'm not saying that's the reasoning, but it could be an asset for him to kind of work with that guy again. I don't know. You said Errol may not have paid him either. Yeah, man. Errol got to pay these dudes too, though, man. That was the reason. He said all Errol do is square, square, triangle, and repeat. Square, square, triangle. Yeah. He said square, square, triangle. He said square, square, triangle. Well, in his case, it'll be triangle, triangle, square because he's a southpaw. So it'll be triangle, triangle, square. You said Devin Haney should reach out to Blu-ray. Hit that like button for your boy. The big fish, man, said he might retire. And they go strip these dudes of this belt so it won't be a big fight. Oh, Fundora is a southpaw. That's right. Fundora is a southpaw as well. So he won't have another fight where he won't have a southpaw advantage. Who you gonna have training for this shit? To fight the 6'6" Fundora. 6'5", 6'6" Fundora. Who you gonna have train him for that? Who? Who you gonna have train him for that, man? What Ryan Garcia say? What Ryan got to say now? Hold up. What Ryan Garcia say? Hold up. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, Ryan ain't. I haven't been seeing my social media flooded with Ryan Garcia shit. Yeah, he ain't really doing nothing. Just typical social media shit. He ain't said Ryan ain't saying too much, nothing. You said Errol should train with Roy? I don't know if that'll work for Errol. I don't know if that'll work for Errol. You said EJ lost and he didn't go back to the drawing board a way like AJ did. Yeah, you're right. EJ just got fat, spent some money, and now he want to come back and cash. That's what it looked like. You know, AJ, when he lost, he did all kinds of stuff, and he really seemed to really want it. You know what I'm saying? Got back to the drawing board, came back really soon. But Errol, it seemed like he took over a year off, and it's looking like he really is trying to cash out. You said, did you see Devin tag the Prince of Saudi about the? Ooh, that'd be a good fight. I heard Pitbull wanted to go back down though. I thought Pitbull said he wanted to go back down to 35. I thought he looked really good at 140. Devin Haney has never broken a boxing rule entering any of his bouts. So why is Devin Haney getting criticized even more than Ryan Garcia? Facts. Ryan Garcia has officially failed 4 separate drug tests for Osterin. Whether it gave him advantage or not doesn't matter. Whether it was intentional or not doesn't matter. Ryan Garcia is responsible for what he puts in his body. The New York Athletic Commission has warned fighters to not take any supplements for this exact reason. The New York State Athletic Commission has zero tolerance policy for PEDs. Throw the book at him for his incompetence and negligence that could have cost Devin Haney his life. So yeah, Devin, ain't really nothing else going on between those guys right now. Yeah, AJ did some soul searching. That's exactly what AJ did. He did some soul searching. He did some soul searching. Might be the last time y'all see him, man. He actually deleted that tweet too, by the way. He actually deleted that tweet. People caught it though. You know what I'm saying? So he deleted it. This tweet, he actually deleted it. You said EJ isn't dedicated to boxing anymore. He probably just looking to cash out at this point. I don't know why he would be. I don't know, man. Fundora's it's a tough fight. And based off how Errol looked, he didn't necessarily look even remotely even good in the Crawford fight at all. It's not like he went in there and actually looked it good. He got his ass kicked. It's hard to say how he even really looked because he got beat up so bad. So we can only go off what we know from Errol prior to Crawford based off that to kind of go into this Fundora fight, because the Crawford fight, he got mangled. What's up, Sly Tennessee? Salute. He got mangled in that Crawford fight, man. So going to the Fundora, how does he go look? What's going on, Sarah? I see you in the building. You said nobody's the same fighter after fighting Bud. You said Spence ducked the rematch clause. That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like. Yeah, Spence fans not in the building. The Spence fans is not in the building, man. I'm not sure if they don't believe in him no more. You would think they'll be excited to hear that he's returning. Maybe the return was too long. Maybe he's taking too long. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat to sponsor the stream. He says, to be honest, even though he got crushed and barely fights, shout out to Spence. Can't blame him. Flying 32 feet out of a car and fighting ain't easy, bro. No, it's not. So I said, Spence a dog, bro. In a Crawford fight, man, he showed no fear. He was go out on his shield, bro. We got to acknowledge those things. He was go out on his shield in that fight. He wasn't gonna stop. Dude's a fucking dog. He just don't fight that much. You said Fundora's a good fight stylistically for Spence. Long body who likes to give up his height. Spence gonna eat. Hey, I hope you're right, Cyril. I hope you're right. You said Spence fans switched to Boots. Yeah, they did. They hopped off the Spence wagon and hopped on the Boots wagon. Now that they saw Spence how the outcome of the Crawford fight played out, now they switched up on him. Like, nah, man, he ain't really that guy like that, like we thought. Even if he do come back, he just ain't what we thought. So we go ahead and slither our way over here to Boots wagon. Yeah, Bud beat him up real bad, man. Bud beat him up real bad. You guys hold on 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, my bad, you guys. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Errol Spence, this might be the last time we see the big fish, Errol Spence. What does this mean? What does this mean for the Errol Spence fans, man? I wonder where them guys are at, man. Mike Jones and where y'all at, man? Let's talk about Errol Spence. He's back. He got a date against the Tower Inferno Fundora. Are you going to go into this fight with him with that same vigor that you had going into the Crawford fight? Where are you guys? Or y'all still trying to find a way to hop off the booze wagon? I'm trying to figure out who he gonna have coach him, man. Who is he gonna have coach him? If it ain't gonna be Derrick James, who is he gonna have coach? But this is just the latest news, you guys. Sebastian Fundora will reportedly vacate, be stripped of his WBO Super Welterweight World Title if he indeed fight Errol Spence next, rather than Terrence Crawford as ordered. It is claimed Fundora versus Spence in October would just be for Fundora's WBC, with Crawford versus Israel Madarov on August 3rd for Madarov WBA and the vacant WBO, according to Boxing. So, yeah, that's the latest news, man. You said you liked Spence, but what after he did it, Derrick James, nah, that shit grimy as hell. Yeah, it is, man, and it's surprising that he didn't pay Derrick James. I wonder if any of the guys that's going to put a microphone in his face or have a camera in his face go ask him, why you didn't pay Derrick James? You know what I'm saying? I wonder if anybody going to have the balls to ask Errol, why you didn't pay Derrick James, dog? What happened? The way you could approach the question, you could just be like, what happened with Derrick James, man? You know what I'm saying? What happened with Derrick James, man? Oh, shit, man. You have to kind of throw that question at him like kind of like that. Or it's probably one of those things you may have to ask him outside the cameras. He might say something, but I doubt it. He said, nah, PBC would take their media credentials on the spot. Facts. I'm surprised Spence and them ain't trying to get in on this this turkey al shiki mix, man. That's where the money's at right now. I'm surprised he's not trying to get in on a turkey train. I'm surprised he's not trying to get in on a Turk train. But yeah, man. I mean, that's kind of about really it for now. You know, we got the Josh Taylor Jack Catterall rematch later on today. Um, I don't know, man. We're gonna see what happened with the big fish though. We gonna see what happens with the big fish. Usyk wants to he Usyk wants to Usyk has now officially requested an exemption to keep his IBF heavyweight world title for the Tyson Fury rematch. Yeah, I know, right? IBF is lame as hell, bro. IBF is so whack. If I was I wouldn't even want to fight for that belt. That's a whack. That's a whack belt. You can't even let dude be undisputed for a week. Salute to Slot Tennis for super chat. He says Bud equals Kendrick of Lamar of boxing and Spencer's Drake. Wow. Wow. Where the Spence fans at, man? Y'all completely hopped off the bandwagon, bro. That shit crazy. Hold up. Y'all completely hopped off the bandwagon. Cryptic. See a cryptic post and delete tweet. Facts. Cryptic and deletes. You know what I'm saying? He probably didn't want people to take the tweet the wrong way. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? Spence could be going through some shit personally, or he could just be contemplating retirement. He don't need to do it no more. But whatever the case, this is what the big fish had to say recently. And it'll lead me to believe part of him is thinking retirement, but part of him saying if I can still do this and if I can get past Fundora, then I could probably go ahead and see Terrence Crawford one last time. You know what I'm saying? In a rematch. But I don't know how fans will look. Spencer had to look really good against Fundora for fans to believe in him again. Because their last memory of you, bro, was that beating of Terrence Crawford. Salute to Hollow Ninja for a super chat. He says, I'm 55-45 on Ryan Garcia. He's innocent. Nah, he ain't innocent, bro. Ryan Garcia is not innocent. Watch for the hook. Salute, man. He said the big fish, big. Yeah, see, he's in the building, man. One of the true Spence fans out there that's ride or die no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Much respect to Mike Jones, aka Watch for the Hook, man. Because through thick and thin, he's riding with the big fish, bro. He's here in the trenches right now. But we gotta ask the question, man. Is this it for Mike Jones? Is this it? Is this it for the big fish, man? Is he gonna beat Sebastian Fundora? Could he beat Fundora? Who is he gonna have help him beat Fundora? Come on, man. These are real questions, Mike. Who you gonna have help beat him? Could he beat him? Was he off for too long? Was he off for too long, man? Because we know Bud Crawford, he's on a new mission. Back looking big, looking like a football player. He says, make him miss, make him pay. That's his new mission. Making them miss and making them pay. Now he's going to be going up in there against some bigger guys now. He said, I showed y'all the Bulldog at 147. Now I'm about to make him miss, make him pay at 154. He bulldogged his way through 147. Yeah, big back. Bud is on a new mission, man. What Errol Spence mission? You said all roads lead back to Crawford. That's right. That should be the mission. But who is he going to help him on this mission? Well, he said Will Spence pay his new trainer. See, that's what's nasty about it. Because trainers going to be looking at Spence like, man, are you going to pay me, bro? Are you going to pay me? You got to pay me up front. You know what I'm saying? They going to ask for payments up front or some shit now. That's ugly work. That's bad business with Spence, bro. Not to mention it was his long-time trainer, too. Almost like a big brother and shit. You know what I'm saying? Almost like a big brother and shit. We gonna see what happens, man. Fundora's not gonna be easy at all. I don't think it's gonna be easy because Fundora's gonna probably show up, really show up for the Spence fight, bro. I don't think Fundora's a better fighter than Errol Spence or nothing like that, but he's gonna really show up for that fight. Errol Spence may be on a downslide physically and mentally. And he's gonna go into the fight like it's gonna be a tough fight for him. I think it's gonna be a tough fight for Errol Spence. We gonna see though. He ain't gonna be having to cut as much weight. He may be a stronger, fresher fighter at 154 pounds. He may be a stronger, fresher fighter. But the damage could already be done. This is why, you got to respect him for no tune-ups and shit like that. But you also, the smart approach will be take a lesser touch, not nobody squishy, but just somebody not as like potentially as dangerous as Fundora could be, just to see where you at, because his timing may be off. After that long line, his timing should be off. His reflexes, his balance, like little shit. He may be gun shy. He may be hesitant on letting his hands go. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs to know if he can really let him go like he used to. How he's gonna react to getting hit. That the Crawford fight may have shell shocked him. This is why tune-ups and taking soft touches sometimes is important coming off a big loss or a long layoff, especially in boxing where one loss equals 5 losses. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says Japan raising many killers right now. Be on the lookout. Yeah, and hopefully they all decide to be world champions and not just Japanese champions. They need to come around over here and fight too. Well, I see what Japan is trying to make it a big market over there to where they can have guys and host fights over there and entice the smaller weight fighters to come over there to Japan. So I see what they're doing. They're using Naoya Inoue as the catalyst for that, to build some big fighters, get boxing a big sport in Japan, and it's getting a lot of momentum too. You said Spence could fight Kavaliauskas before Fundora. Is Mean Machine at 54 now? Oh yeah, is Mean Machine at 54? I don't know if he's at 54 right now. He might be by now. A lot of guys eventually just low key move up. You would think a lot of those guys by now probably grew into it's probably looking to campaign at 54. Spence did say no tune-ups though, man. He's a man of his word as far in that regard, anyway. No tune-ups. Let's see what Bud is doing.
I'm gonna be when camp starts.
I don't want the music playing. But Crawford already started pre-camp, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
How I'm gonna be when camp starts.
He said, imagine how I'm gonna be when camp start. Come on, man. Hold up. How do I go back on this thing? Yeah. He said, imagine how I'm gonna be when camp start, man.
How I'm gonna be when camp starts.
He already putting in that serious work, man. You know what I'm saying? What Chris Algieri just say recently? What'd he say? He was talking about Terrence Crawford. And you know, they pro box, they got their own little platform now. Chris Algieri said Terrence Crawford, if he goes and beats Makarov and cleans out 54 or whatever, he can go down as one of the greatest of all time. He go down as he's already a great, but he can definitely go down as one of the greatest of all time. If he becomes a 3-division undisputed champion, he'll be a 4-division world champion. And I think the Canelo shit would be like just like an extra. Hey, Bud lives a fighter's life, man. We ain't got to worry about Bud Crawford. You know what I'm saying? He said, imagine what it's going to be like when camp start, bro. Come on, man. He still got that dog, that fire at 30. How old is Bud? 36? He rich now. He still got that hunger. You know, when you look at, in comparison, when you look at guys like the Charlos, who's well off as well, they don't seem to have that same hunger. This dude over here talking about, imagine what it's going to be like when real camps start. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. This is the type of mentality that you really got to have at this level.
Be when camp starts.
And to do this for so long, too. That's the mindset you got to have, man. He's a Buddy Modern Day Samurai. Yeah, he is. Kumite Crawford, man. That's why I was calling him that shit. Because one thing I look at when I see a talented athlete, whether it's like basketball, boxing, or MMA or anything, when I see, I acknowledge the talent. He's dope. He could do all this shit, right? I look at the mentality though of these guys. The mentality of these guys. And Bud has that same type of mentality that guys like Kobe Bryant, not LeBron. He don't have that killer mentality. Jordan, you know what I'm saying? Like he has that type of mentality, bro. Work hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'm the best. Work hard and I'm the best, man. Floyd Mayweather had that same mentality. Same mentality, bro. Errol Spence, do he got that mentality? Nah. He don't work as hard in the gym. Boots Ennis got that mentality. Boots just got to wait for his turn, basically, right? Boots just got to wait his turn. It ain't his time yet. We in the Crawford era right now. Canelo Alvarez, do he display that mentality? No. Speaking of Canelo Alvarez, Benavidez said, I heard rumors that Benavidez said Canelo Alvarez, he don't move like a real Mexican warrior. Mexican warriors don't care about the money. You know what I'm saying? Something to that effect. I'm paraphrasing. Do Canelo move like that? Nah, hell no. Nah. He be capping. You gotta look. Certain fighters move. You gotta look at the mentality of certain fighters. They may not have the skill set to match the mentality, but certain guys like Crawford do. He has the mentality and the skill set. Some dudes have the skill set but don't have the mentality. Some dudes have the mentality but don't have the skill set. Some guys got both. But I think hard work complements everything. And guys like Crawford, Boots, guys like Kobe Bryant, Jordan, they working hard, bro. They was working hard. So yeah, man, this is dope to see. But Crawford, man, still ain't lost that hunger. This long. After all this time, he still ain't lost that hunger. Wait till real camp starts, y'all.
Imagine how I'm gonna be when camp starts.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. Salute to Damone Danes for the super chat. He said, Bud becomes 4 times undisputed heat of TB. Yeah, if he beats Canelo, let's say like if he gets this Canelo fight going, let's just say, because like I said, this thing is a rumor. This is a rumor with this whole 5-5 thing, but we go play around with it like it's gonna happen because Turkey's involved and shit seems to be happening when Turk's involved. But let's just say it happens. If he beats Canelo, bro, he's like top 3 all time, bro. I don't care what nobody say. He's top 3 all time. Top 3. Maybe top 5 on a rainy day, but that's very, very high. If he beats Canelo and become a 4 division undisputed, he's top 3, top 5 all time. You'll have to say it. And then depending on how he beats him, let's just say Bud, because really this video is supposed to be more about Spence, but we, you know, it's still same shit, aligned with each other. Spence may try to tackle Crawford once again, but let's just say hypothetically, Bud cleans out 154 like he has previous weight classes. Like just Madarov gets smoked, Bakaram for the IBF gets smoked, and then he smokes the Fundora Spence winner, becomes undisputed there. He'll probably be closing in on damn near 38 by then, right? Depending on how long these fights take to make, depending on how things start to move, depending on how long these guys got to sit out due to the suspensions from the fights and stuff like that. He'll be damn near closing in on 38. But if he was to get Canelo Alvarez and clean out that division and then get Canelo and beat him, and then depending on how he beats Canelo, yeah, man, he'll be fucking like top 3 all time, bro. He'll be top 3 all time. Easy work, top 3 all time. I mean, I don't know who else will. I don't know who else will have done or could do what he has done, and then be as consistently as dominant as he has. Because Crawford, he closes the show. He does his thing. Salute Harvey Price. I see you in the building. Yeah, Canelo can crack, bro. Canelo's a dangerous fight. I'm not gonna sit here and say Crawford's gonna go up in there and just have his way with Canelo. Crawford got to be sharp from here on out, bro. This is why he has that shirt. Make him miss, make him pay. He got to be now. At this point, he showed us he could bulldog the guys at 47. I don't know if he wants to play that same game at 54, man. I'm sure he can, but I wouldn't recommend it. Go ahead and make him miss, make him pay. You said, well, who's my top 5 today or like period? Because I don't necessarily have like a top 5 who, as far as like who I rate is the top best, but I have my favorite guys. Salute to Hollow Ninja for another super chat. He said, I see Bud going to 175 to beat the undisputed champ. I don't see that, man. That's too much. I think he should I think he can get Canelo because Canelo isn't necessarily super, super big. You said top 5 period? Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard. Who else? Ali is automatic like Jordan. You just got to kind of just throw him. He's automatic, so he don't even count. Who else? Oh, Lennox Lewis. And it's not including Bud or no shit either. I'm trying to think, man. So many dudes. I can't even think right now. Yeah, 175 would be too much. 175 would be too much for Bud, bro. We got to be realistic. Bud Crawford's phenomenal, but 175 would be way too much. He probably can handle some 175ers in the ring and sparring, but in the fight, it's just too much, man. We don't want to overdo it. He said, Bud cleans out 54. His 43-0 is greater than Floyd's 50-0. Yeah, it is. We'll have to start comparing that. His 43-0 will be greater than Floyd's 50-0. Yeah, it would be. Yeah, Mike Tyson too, man. I love Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was just fun. He didn't win all the big fights when he fought dudes that can, that wasn't afraid of him or nothing. But Mike Tyson, man, you gotta love Mike. Harvey Price says, "Can Errol really box right now? He just knows as well as anyone you can't just play boxing. You got to be about it or don't. One more punch could cost you your livelihood." Facts, dude. That's what I'm saying, man. This is why he probably saying stuff like, "This may be my last road." You know what I'm saying? This is probably why he talking like that. Like, this may be my last run. You know what I'm saying? Mike Tyson better knock out, man. I don't even know why that Jake Paul fight is happening, bro. That shit's crazy to me. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. The big fish, man, is back. I feel like, I believe if Spence was serious though, he'll take a little softer touch than Fundora just to kind of get some momentum back. It ain't necessarily got to be a tune-up, but it ain't got to be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be nobody crazy either. Just to kind of get some shit going, just to see how he feels at 54. Spence, he got balls, man. You call Spence, you know what I'm saying? If he's not on vacation, he probably go show up. You know what I'm saying? If he's not on vacation or on his ranch, he'll show up, man. You know what I'm saying? Because he ain't taking no fucking tune-ups, bro. Salute to Picasso for the super chat. He says, "Salute to the silver-haired demon. Another fight I'm rooting for, hoping for is Boots versus Brian Norman." Hey, yeah. Brian Norman Jr. I've been hearing a lot about him and Boots lately. And prior to this fight with Giovanni Santillania, I always butcher his name. Brian didn't look good, man. But after that performance against dude, now everybody's saying they want to see him in Boots. I think do we believe that he could beat Boots? You know, is Brian Norman Jr. ready for Jerron Boots Ennis? I don't know. Push 1 in the chat for yes, 2 in the chat for no. Is Brian Norman Jr. ready for Boots? 1 for yes, 2 for no. We gotta find out, man. Because I'm not quite sure if he's ready for Boots yet, bro. You said he can't beat Boots. I don't know if he can, bro. He looked really good in his last fight, though. But the fight prior to that, he looked really, really bad. You said, I don't think so, but I'll watch it. 2 for no. 1 for yes, 2 for no. Is Brian Norman Jr., could he beat Boots? You said Norman not ready. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know either, man. I don't think he ready, though. You said I got into an argument with Brian's dad on Mill City. He talking crazy. So they talking like they can beat Boots now? I don't know about that, man. Hey, you said 2. Brian, you said he gets hit too much. Brian Norman compliments his what's his name with training with Crawford, sparring with Crawford and shit. You said he should fight Lubin. I think that's a dangerous fight for Spence too. I think that's a dangerous fight for Spence too, bro. So a lot of you guys don't think Boots Norman can do it. I don't necessarily believe so. Not right now, anyway. But yeah, man. This could be the last time we see Errol Spence, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy. This could be the last time we see the big fish. This definitely could be the last time we see him. Crawford's, salute to Killer Smeeze. I see in the building. Crawford is showing you that he's in camp before camp. You know what I'm saying? Pre-camp has started for Crawford. You know what I'm saying? His fight ain't until August. You know what I'm saying? The fight ain't till August, but Bud Crawford, as we know, always stay ready. He's been ready, and now he's going to get even more ready. So yeah, he's gonna. It's not gonna be pretty for Israel Matarov, man. I don't think it's gonna be pretty for him. I think he's a solid opponent, though. A solid opponent, a solid test for Crawford. He has a belt, and he ain't got nothing to lose, and he's undefeated. He can do some things. He'll probably be really, really strong in the clinch. He's a grappler guy, as far as martial arts is concerned. He could flip and shit. He could do some shit. Matarov. He got agility to him. He's not just some stiff robot. But could he beat Crawford? I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a good fight, though. I think it should be a fun fight for however long it lasts. Crawford started camp early. He started camp early, so we go see. Errol Spence, man. Boy, I don't know, man. He should have been in training. This is probably why Spence fans don't really have no, like, they don't really necessarily, like, I don't want to say believe in him. I guess I could say that. They don't really believe in him anymore, but it's not like we've seen abundance of videos of him really just working this whole time. And I think if fans have seen something like that, they'll be a little bit more fired up about Spence's return. Salute D Lucky for the super chat. He said, salute, King. Salute, bro. Much love to you, man. I think fans will be a little bit more interested in Spence's return, but right now it's still just like, oh man, is he looking to cash out? We only seen a couple of sparring, a couple of training videos. It's not like he's been really working and improving and showing us new things. Salute to Sean T, the OG in the building. He says, we still believe Bushido. Yeah, I hope so, man, because I only seen you and Mike Jones show up today, man. You said you sorry, Shido, why Matarov is going to show Bud why weight classes exist. Wow, so you said Bud's going to cap out at 54, huh? You said Bud's going to cap out at 54. We go see. If Crawford crushes and stops Matarov, man, even though Matarov is not a big name, man, he seems to be pretty popular worldwide, man. He got 1 million followers somehow. I've seen more popular fighters in America with much less followers than that guy. So clearly people know who this dude is, man. He said he ain't putting money on it. Yeah, I don't know, man. Matarov better show up, though. This is going to be an interesting fight. Interesting. Very interesting. Maybe Crawford's what, 4th, 5th weight class? Well, Spence get an immediate title shot. He's one of the guys, man. He had the belts for a long time. He was a reigning champion for a long time. It's not like he was a one and done champion. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at him immediately getting a title shot per se. Oh, yeah. Matarov was Beevil's main sparring partner for Canelo. Yeah, he was. He was, man. Matarov is going to be tough, man. Just because we don't know who he is don't mean he's a slouch or anything like that, man. You got to take that. I always say you take these dudes serious, bro. Salute to D Lucky for a super chat. He says, why will Spence say that? Makes me think he's not coming to fight. He shouldn't say that before the fight. Yeah, he shouldn't. That's why it led me to believe that is his heart really in it or he just looking to cash out. I think Fundora is kind of a silly fight to kind of take just because of the uncertainty with the fight. I'm not saying he can't go up in there and beat the dude, but it's just, anything can happen in a fight with a guy like that. You can get them stupid cuts like Tim Tszyu got, change the whole course of the fight. You sitting there bleeding all running, that blood running down your face, cut all open out of nowhere, and then you lose the fight just simply because you can't see because blood run down your face the whole time. Next thing you know, it's the 8th round. Your face is all swollen because he's just peppering jabs at you from like a mile away. Then you look all beaten, bladdered, bloody, and bruised out of the fight, and you end up losing the decision, even though he didn't hit you as much. It's a dangerous fight to take, dude. But you got to respect this gangster, too. You said Bud knows this kid is not a walk in the park. Younger, has speed, switches too, long, great amateur experience. Bud experience will probably be factored, but not easy. Yeah, man. Matarov has, yeah. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He's not going to be a guy. I'm not gonna say Crawford. Take him for just take him. Don't take this dude lightly at all. And that's a good thing. Another good thing about Crawford and his team, they don't take nobody lightly. He said, if Spence wins, I give him all the credit. Not going to be easy. Maybe that'll give him confidence. Yeah, man, maybe this is a thing for Spence. Like, look, I'm going to go up in here. I'm a man of my word. I said I don't do tune-ups. I said I don't wait in line. I'm going to go up in here and fight the Tower Inferno. If I can't beat him, this may be the last time. You know what I'm saying? If I can't beat this dude, then I'm done, bro. But if I can beat this dude, then I got something left. So that's probably where he's at. Then he probably content in life, got the pretty woman, got his family, got his ranch. You know, he's probably well off. You say, oh, they go put the WBO belt up for grabs, bro. The WBO belt will be up for grabs. Damn. The dude that just beat Joe Cordina, they already IBF is so whack, bro. Hold up. The IBF has now officially ordered Anthony Carson, the dude that just beat Joe Cordina in the upset last week, to defend his IBF Super World title against Eder Nunes. The 30 days agreed in first base. The IBF is whack, bro. Dudes can't even enjoy having that fucking belt, bro. Fuck the IBF, bro. Straight up. Fuck the IBF. Look at Jack Catterall. This should be a good fight, y'all. I don't know. Josh Taylor, in my opinion, maybe on the downslide. He went from one of the best fighters in the world at one point. Josh Taylor, pound for pound, undisputed, all that, right? But yeah, Sebastian Fundora will reportedly be stripped of his WBO super welterweight world title if he indeed fight Errol Spence next, rather than Terrence Crawford, as ordered. It's claimed Fundora versus Spence in October will be just for Fundora's WBC, with Crawford versus Israel Madarov on August 3rd for Madarov's WBA and the vacant WBO. So yeah, that's the latest. You said Taylor is an alcoholic. Yeah, Fundora getting stripped for ducking, basically, bro. He's gonna be stripped from ducking Bud, man. Basically, they duck Bud. Basically. Remember, I don't know if you guys seen the clip, but somebody edited it. They didn't edit it, but they cut it out. And when Fundora was after the fight with Suzu, he said, yeah, we like to fight Terrence Crawford, and he's the best in the world. And if you look at Fundora's trainer, he turned around so fucking fast. He was like, when he said Crawford, he looked at him like with his eyes all open, like, wait a minute, what? Like, why you say that dude's name? Like, yeah. His trainer knew, like, yeah. Yeah, they didn't have no intentions on fighting Crawford, bro. These fighters know, bro. I've been saying it for years. The fighters, just look at the reaction and the energy from the other fighters. And then I kind of tell you what you kind of need to know. Because the fighters know, they could feel it. You could feel it. And they feel Crawford's energy. They feel his power level is way over 9,000. But he knows how to have that shit real low. But his power level is crazy. And they sense that shit. That's why they don't be stepping to him like that. That's why dudes, nobody in boxing be calling out Crawford, bro. Nobody in boxing be calling him out. Maybe Boots. But Boots don't even be calling him out like that. It's not like Boots on his soapbox saying, yeah, Crawford. Nah, hell no. He ain't doing that, man. Because you say it one more time, he gonna come like Candyman on your ass, bro. He gonna show up right behind you like Candyman, man. Right now, Bud Crawford's on a mission for boxing legacy, boxing greatness. So that's what Bud is on. And I think Spence is somewhat on the same path. However, he's also contemplating retirement. I think this is the next couple of years will be pretty much the last time we will see both Crawford and Errol Spence. The end of an era, you guys. It's coming soon. Soon, guys like Canelo will be phasing out. Guys like Crawford, guys like Spence, Wilder, AJ, Fury, Usyk. All those guys are going to be phasing out soon, y'all. Some of them going to still probably be around. Older fighters, still looking for the bag. Gatekeeper status. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's go. That's what's happening now. Crawford's at the end of his career. Spence is at the end of his career. Canelo's at the end of his career. A lot of these dudes are at the end of their careers. So we might as well enjoy him while we got him. He said Spence scouter blew up Bud. Yeah, man. Yeah. They felt that dude's level, man. That's why I asked. That's why I be saying if Boots get in the ring with Crawford, will he still be able to do what he do? I don't think so, bro. He gonna feel that power. He gonna feel that aura. Unless he's just strong enough to overcome the aura, I think he's gonna struggle. Because sometimes the mystique alone, right? Like in these big fights and shit, when we see a guy who's a top guy, but even back when Canelo was on top doing his thing, like his mystique alone could just fucking rattle and fuck a fighter up to where he just can't perform because he's just in the moment and it's just he's in there. He can't believe he's in there with this guy. And you know, the guys just see he has this mystique about him and he seems invincible. Yeah, you got to deal with all that. The last dragon aura, that's right. That aura, man. Bud has that aura right now. And the other fighters feel that shit, bro. You feel that shit. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, Inoue will take over the era next. No Tank. Nah, definitely not Tank. Definitely not Tank. Tank. See, there you go. Get me started with Tank. Tank ain't doing nothing. Tank could have been doing shit, man. Tank ain't doing nothing. See, we talking about boxing, legacy, and greatness over here. We can't even talk about Tank in regards to him being the highest earner. He's not in the Forbes top earning boxers. That's guys like Fury. Believe it or not, Fury is in the top, you know, AJ, Canelo, those guys, not Tank, not Ryan. All that shit is propaganda, bro. To help sell their brands. They're not bringing it. I bet you Crawford and them got more bank than all them dudes. Crawford got more bank than all them dudes. Why? Because he been on the job longer. Come on, man. All that shit's just for show sometimes, man. Them dudes ain't banking like some of these veteran fighters in them, man. They ain't got more money in the bank. Like, I ain't pocket watching, but I'm just saying. Like, it ain't proven that you, like, come on, man. Don't even get me started on Tank, bro. Because these when we talk about pound for pound and beating the best guys and moving up and weight and doing things, we don't even really talk about Tank in those regards, bro. You say you can't see a guy with 10 fights beating Bud. Bud still must be careful. We already know what it's like when those dudes got 10 or less fights. That means they come from a crazy amateur background. You said same Earl Charlie Murphy seen on Rick James. Yeah, man. Hey, you ain't lying against that stimulates dude. That's what I'm saying. The aura got to Caleb Plant in that Canelo fight. Yeah. Caleb was fighting well in the fight, but the aura got to him. Bud got that glow about him, bro. You just feel the motherfuckers. You can just feel the motherfucker strong. I felt that shit before around certain people. Like, this motherfucker, you could tell this motherfucker strong. You could tell he could do some shit. Bud got that about him. And the other fighters feel that shit all the time. When Bud comes into the room, them dudes be getting quiet and shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them dudes begin. I seen a lot of interviews when the fight ended, but everybody looking at Bud, you know what I'm saying? Like he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Matarov is dangerous. Yeah, he is. He's dangerous, man. He's dangerous. He's dangerous. Just like a William Skull could potentially be dangerous for Canelo. Even though he only got 9 knockouts, he may have the style to really just make Canelo look really, really bad. Sometimes these guys you don't know, you know, you got to watch out for them. You said Bud in 11. Yeah, you said that could be possible. Bud may stop the guy late. We know Bud Crawford stops guys late. We're going to see if that translates to 154 pounds. Even if he stops Matarov, that'll still be crazy. Like, damn, he's still stopping dudes, bro. Like, who does that? Most guys, when they move up, that the knockout stopped. Most people. But for Bud, it hasn't stopped. We're going to see if that continues. Not Inoue as well. He moves up. The knockouts didn't stop. They keep coming. You know, we're going to see if Crawford can move up another weight class and do the same thing. I don't expect Spence to stop Fundora. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man. That's a tough fight for Spence, I think. But yeah, you guys, that's the video, man. Errol Spence says this may be his last time, man. He deleted the tweet, probably because he didn't want people to take it out of context or whatever the case may be. But he said this may be the last time. So it leads people to believe, most to believe that the fight with Fundora is a do or die situation, crossroads type of situation for the big fish. But Crawford says, wait till I start camp after posting a video of him in pre-camp. And his new moniker, make him miss, make him pay. So Bud Crawford's on a new mission to facing much bigger guys at 154 pounds and beyond. And he's telling everybody he's going to be making these dudes miss and he's going to be making them pay. But I hope everybody have a good day. Thank you guys for stopping in, man. Hit that like button for your boy. The big fish is back, man. We're going to be watching. I really wish that we've been seeing a lot more of Spence during this time off and him just kind of improving and training. And I think that his fans will be a little bit more amped up and fired up on his return. So right now it's kind of looking like it's just a hope and a prayer and a cash grab for Errol Spence Jr. But I wish him the best nonetheless, man. Salute to everybody in the building. Much love to all you guys for stopping in. Hit that like button if you're catching the replay. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.